Good morning. Happy Wednesday, ladies. How are you? If you're watching the replay, let me know, say hello, and tell me how your week is going. I'm going to share a story with you today. Just a really recent example of how I'm learning this, but basically I'm sharing about how you're probably missing out from opportunities right in front of you, right under your nose, and how to stop doing it. Like how to take advantage of the things that they're really just put in front of your path, like how to open your eyes to that. And I think most of the reason why we miss things that are right in front of our eyes is because, well, number one, we make things harder than they need to be, but we also like accidentally run our life by a lot of shoulds. So I think it's just reminding ourselves that there are no shoulds. This is our own business. We can run it the way we want. So let's dive in with that story. So this weekend, I have the honor of joining Eveline and her amazing women in Napa. I get to be one of the guest speakers, and I share in an email I'm sending out to you guys that I almost missed out on the opportunity because I'm already traveling away from my littles, from my family, going to the East Coast this summer, like doing a few strategic things. I'm going to be away from my family. And so I was like, oh, I really want to be there, but I don't know that I want to be from my family again. So I guess it's not going to work. Like, this is my internal dialogue, right? I guess it's not going to work out. I guess I have to say no. Basically, how I would want to show up, I felt like wouldn't be very respectful or wouldn't be very honoring. And so I almost didn't say yes to it. And then my amazing coach reminded me, hey, Anna, like, why don't you just figure out how you could show up and ask, and that person can say yes or no. Bing. Like, that's a novel idea, right? And I walk my clients through this all the time. Yet I forgot in this context, I could do that same thing, right? I could say, which I did, hey, can I come up, bring my family with me, stay, I'll rent a separate place, and just come and speak for one thing. Just do one session. Like, that's what feels good to me. And she said, yes. Which is like, yay, like it's the best of both worlds. And I know we can't always have the best of both worlds, but I think we often like shoot ourselves in the foot and don't even ask. Like, don't even, and how, like, I think of in terms of like our clients, like how disempowering is it when we don't even give them the opportunity, right? And where I see my clients doing this time and time again is in a little bit different lens with pricing, right? They'll say, oh, well, that person could, basically what they're asking, they could never afford what I would have to charge to make that worth it. So I'm just going to say no, right? And I'm not saying like ignoring your intuition, right? If you don't want to work with that person, but if you do want to work with that person, it's just a matter of you think, you know, for what they're asking, you'd have to charge too much for what, why are you making that decision for them? Like, why can't you just put it out there and say, oh, thank you so much for letting me know about that opportunity. This is what I would charge. This is why, or not even saying why. Let me know if you have any questions. And then letting them choose, right? But I find so many women are taking themselves out of the ball game, either with pricing like that, or someone comes to them with a proposal for work. I especially see this with my clients that are less of like coaches and more of like consultants. Maybe they do consulting for a company, or maybe they do more of like a done for you service, like website design. And they feel like when someone proposes a project to them, they don't even give that person a quote, or they don't even give that person a price because they're thinking in their head, oh, well, what I would charge would be out of their price range, instead of like, let me see if it'll be out of their price range, right? Like, let me check. Same thing too. And if someone proposes a project to you and maybe you need to tweak it, you could say, you know what, like I couldn't do it like that, but I could do it like this. Would you like me to show up that way? Instead of just saying a blanket no, right? Like, if opportunities are coming to you, ask yourself, close your eyes and ask yourself, is there a way which it could work and I would enjoy it? If the answer is no, obviously don't propose anything. Like, no is an okay answer. But I think also give yourself the opportunity and permission to ask, is there a way that this could work, and how can I propose it so it could work? And for many of my clients, since I work with online entrepreneurs, it's making that shift and letting them know, like letting your potential clients know, like, yes, I could do that, but it would be through this online avenue, right? Like, maybe they're asking for consulting or something in person. You could say, yes, I do offer that, but it would be through an online service. Does that work for you? Instead of like, oh no, I don't do that, I only run an online business now. Being able to really coach them and be present and say, this is why I do my work online and I feel like we could get the same results. Is that something you're open to, right? So just opening the conversation. And I think specifically of 3 of my clients that I've had in the past, I've worked with that have had existing businesses. And many of them come to me with this mindset, and I'm sure I've had this mindset too, of like, I need to like toss out this old business because it's not working for me. Like maybe it's making money, but it's not feeling good. Like I don't like my business. I don't like my life. So I'm going to scrap this and start from scratch, brand new, with this brand new business that does light me up, that does feel good, right? And instead, if they're open to it, what I always suggest is first, how can we tweak your current business to really fit your idea of success, right? Like how do we bring your offline clients online? How do we change your work week? How do we change your calendar? How do we raise your rates? Like, how do we take this existing thing that's working and just make these small shifts so that you can see success faster? Because yes, we could start from scratch, but it's just going to take a lot longer and a lot more work to, likely with that one, we're going to have to make tweaks too, right? Like we're making our best guesses, we're going to get to a place and then it still's not going to feel good and we're going to make tweaks. So why not use your existing business, right? So those are just some of the things that stand out to me, how people sabotage their success in what's right in front of them. And so if you're watching, I fully believe this message is for a few of you, and you're feeling discontent in your business, you're feeling like something's off, please, before you make any drastic changes, which sometimes that's necessary too, but really get still, really get space, really get with a coach, really get with a business friend or mentor, and ask yourself, are there any small, am I missing anything? Like, are there small changes I could make to make this more enjoyable for me? Could I move all my clients to one day? Could I, instead of doing this branch of my business, really lean more into this branch of my business, right? Giving yourself permission to what ways could I make this business work for me? And maybe you're even thinking, would anyone even go for that? Like, would my clients like that? I don't know. Ask them, right? But really being aware and tuning in, even though it's easier to make those like black and white drastic changes, I really think we're best served when we're just making these fine-tuned changes, these like little changes, to really tune into, and hopefully we're almost doing this like on a daily basis or on a season basis. Like I ask myself, okay, what changes can I make? Like what shifts can I make? Because like our life evolves, our season evolves. And so I think it's just natural that we're evolving our business with us and we're making sure that maybe something worked for a certain season, but now that we're where we're at, now that we have greater awareness over what works for us, over greater awareness over the results our clients are getting, really looking for those patterns of where have I most helped my clients get success, and how can I get that to more people, right? Like how can I lean into what's working in my business? That's my encouragement for you. Let me know in the comments below before you go if this is resonating with you. If something is feeling off in your business and you need to give yourself permission to maybe just take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 3 hours to get some silence and make some micro tweaks first and see if that works. And if it does, awesome. If not, yes, you can always start a new business. You can always scrap things. You can always completely revamp things. But how can you make some tiny tweaks first to see if that works? Okay, I hope you have a beautiful week. And thank you for hanging out with me on this Wednesday.